Ladies and gentlemen, can I please have your attention? I've just been handed an urgent and horrifying news story. And I need all of you to stop what you're doing and listen.
Welcome. I'm Eric, N1JUR, a ham just like you, and CEO of Live Free and Ham Companies. I am pleased to announce a significant milestone in the journey of Ham Radio Clubhouse tonight. Live Free and Ham has recently acquired the Ham Radio Clubhouse along with all of its real estate and its intellectual property. This acquisition is going to solidify our position as the leading Tuesday night live stream and will bring us closer to achieving ham radio domination. Yes, Tank Radio, we are coming for you. This acquisition is going to bring numerous benefits to you, our valued customer, including potentially higher fees and subpar content quality. This strategic acquisition marks an exciting chapter in the story as it promises enhanced capabilities, expanded resources, and a more comprehensive range of solutions to meet my love of money. We promise nothing, and we're going to change everything in the foreseeable future of the Ham Radio Clubhouse. Yes, frankly, I'm sure you are tired of it all. We understand, we sympathize, and we hear you loud and clear. We know a lot of the Ham Radio Clubhouse members and the community are going to have concerns, so I'm going to hopefully address some of them now. Starting tonight, we're going to change the name to help focus our mission. This is going to remove any thoughts of what the Clubhouse used to be for you, as well as any of the tarnished name it might have brought with it. All the existing hosts, Shane, Beer Snack, Molson, Izzo, and Joseph Barrett, isn't that a girl's name? Will remain with us as their NDAs will hold them to it for the next 5 years. However, we've repositioned them to a lesser role in the production of the show. All right, well, we've just kicked them to the curb. We've brought in an expensive marketing team, and frankly, I'm not sure we can afford it. And we'll be working with the new hosts to continue to bring you a higher level of content for your viewing pleasure. But my hope is that combining these two teams will only drive you to buy more t-shirts and our overly priced membership fees, which went into effect yesterday. Now, let me be the first to welcome you to the Live Free and Ham Clubhouse and our new hosts, Todd, Paul, Eric. Those are names I can get my head around. Let me pass it over to them. Go ahead, guys.
Hey.
Well, hello, and welcome to the Live Free and Ham Clubhouse.
I told them, fools, that you guys would take vengeance. I told them, but they wouldn't listen.
Money talks, my friend, and they sold. That's simple as that. No problem. They just kind of gave in, said, "We're done, guys. Here's the keys."
As I understand it, all it took was sending Steve a Snickers. Now, you don't have to disclose it. My understanding from a source was that all you had to do was send Steve a Snickers. Something about him being hangry. That's what I heard.
I promised to assist in the VE abilities on his next couple sessions.
There you go. See?
Per contract, you can only do 2 more sessions. That's it. After that, no more. The VE's gone. Done. Finished. Too much of an overhead. We're cutting back. We're slashing prices. We're basically cleaning house, and we are rebuilding Ham Radio Clubhouse from the ground up. So we are only the new Live Free and Ham Clubhouse. So with the Live Free and Ham Clubhouse, we only discuss what? Ham radio topics, of course. We talk about them in New Hampshire, New England, and now we're so big, the entire world. It's as simple as that, my friends. So whether you're a regular listener, and all those in the chat I'm sure are, or your first time, we're excited to have you here, and we appreciate the support. Trust me, we need the support.
Did you?
And thanks for it in.
Did you add me because I'm your in-air correspondent for traffic? Is that what it is?
Well, you also reach a certain demographic too, so that's why you're kind of in the group.
Oh, okay. Which demographic are we talking about? We're talking about
you're the DEI hire.
Yes, I am. I'm okay with that as long as I get paid. What's my paycheck? What's my paycheck? Hang on.
We'll talk offline.
Okay.
So
just remember, when the bullet's coming, I'm ducking behind you.
Oh, okay. Dude, I don't have a response for that one. I'll have to consult my PR specialist on that one and get back to you. All right. Well, let's get into this show. I'm your new host, Eric, call signs N1JUR, and we're going to be running this like a Live Free and Ham show. And I'm with my co-hosts, as always.
Hey, it's Paul, N1OG.
Hi, W1STJ.
Carlos, DEI hire, K9OL.
Yes, he is. Good job, Carlos. Hey, here's a peanut. All right. So before we get into our topic, we've got a few things we want to catch you guys up on. So as you know, we're obviously, for those that might be new or, or you've been in the chat for a while and you're wondering what the heck's going on. This again is the new Live Free and Ham Clubhouse. And if I say it 5 more times, it'll eventually get sunk in your brain that you'll think of nothing else. We got some exciting news. Obviously, in this big hostile takeover and quick merger acquisition, we decided that in order to be able to rebrand ourselves, we are coming out with a new T-shirt. So, in honor of this,
hang on. I have to be the editor here. You can't say coming out.
I can't. It's my show. Until I
Holy shit. My best friend's gay?
Oh my gosh. The rails. Excellent. All right. My plan's in effect.
We are after the 8-minute mark. That's all I got to say.
With a perfect snipe in there.
Is it a record? All right. Well, like I said, in attempt of a hostile takeover, we have come out with a new branded T-shirt. It's called the Hostile Takeover T-shirt. All you have to do is head over to livefreeandham.com/shop and check out that shirt. There is a discount on that shirt. It's a fire sale shirt because the guys over at Ham Radio Clubhouse wrecked our show and sold whatever merchandise we had left. So in essence, we're going to return the favor and come out like a phoenix out of the fire and ashes, and we're going to create this new shirt for you guys. So get out there, pick up the Hostile Takeover shirt. It's on a limited run, so it'll only be in the store for a little bit, and we're offering a 20% discount as the code eventually, as our monkeys in the background decide to put something up on the screen. I don't know. Are they on the balls, guys? I can't tell. We've demoted them already, but at this point, are they even doing their job at the bare minimum? No, it's not. Fired.
Listen,
all right.
You can only get so much work out of me for $20 an hour, okay?
Wait, 20?
Who said 20?
I know, right? Come on.
This is in California.
You said $20, right? Not 20 pesos.
Well, I said Canadian, didn't I?
Molson's paying me?
Yes, he is.
You'll never get paid.
All right. Well, so run on over to our new store. You can always check it out.
Jim has the second best comment of the night.
Wow. Okay. All right. Too bad I don't have the controls any longer. Well, yeah, we got a couple of nice things in the chat to say. We got Arthur W6HER. Thank you again for being a member for 20 months. Although motion to replace these bozos, we'll have to bring that to the board and make the decision then. So we will get back to you. So for now, put a pin in it. Outside of that, we're going to run our show like we usually run our show. So, in essence, if you don't like it, stick around because we're going to have a big giveaway at the end. I guarantee you will want to go through and slog through this process to wait to the very end.
What I read in the show notes is that you guys are giving away a flex.
Shane's flex, right?
It's
exactly.
Shane's flex, yeah.
Shane's flex. Got it.
Oh man, well, hey, we got a couple of members who've been in there for 11 months. Gray man POTA there. Thank you again for being a member for so long. We appreciate that. Hopefully for the next 11 more months with under the new branding, you'll continue. Same with Chris in Radio Life. We appreciate you jumping on Live Free and Ham mission there, and make sure you buy as many t-shirts and watch out for our membership hikes. All right, well, guys, so let's get into this stuff. What do we got for our usual special segment? We always run on our regular show because this is our regular show. We're gonna run our special segment, so kick it off, Monkeys, background, now.
Doing good. Good. Doing good.
You do. That's good.
Do good. Do good.
You're doing good.
Let's do it.
Absolutely, I do. Good. Good.
Doing good, Bob. Doing real good.
Right now, my only outlet is my ham radio.
Well, there you go. Whoa, we've had a couple of people jump in there before I kind of dig into the segment there. Thank you, Jim, FEP Labs Radio. I sense you approve the new ownership and the new management that's in place. So we thank you for your $25. And, you know, we say, keep it coming, guys. You know, we've got to keep the lights on, and we've got a rebranding marketing strategy we got to pay for too as well. So, all right. Well, so with that, we do a do good segment. And what is the do good segment? Well, it's all about promoting the good in ham radio. How many times do we all sit around going, you know, how bad is our club? What aren't they doing? How come they can't do blah, blah, blah? Well, we want to turn that on its ear and say, you know, let's do something that's more of a positive spin. You know, what clubs that are doing good stuff, we want to hear about it. So we put together this little segment, and this little segment's called Do Good. And so we got a couple things we want to share with a couple of clubs that have, you know, let us know what's going on. But if you are part of a club and you're doing stuff, you can head over to livefreeham@gmail.com, if I can get my freaking email address right, and send us something about what your club is doing good, and we will make sure we get it on our next episode there. But with tonight, guys, what do good stuff do we have going on? I know you guys got a couple there.
Well, I got to give a big shout out to the Flag and Torch Society. It's a military and veteran amateur radio club. They are primarily online. They are all over the country, but working tightly with W5TMP, Terry, and the Greater Los Angeles Area Radio Group. Fantastic. We've been doing VE sessions with military bases all over the country and the world. And there was one just recently. There was 41 service members that got their technician.
Wow, that's awesome, man. Nice job.
They had to be all Air Force because the rest of us don't have enough, you know, brain capacity to actually pass the test.
Oh no, they're all Army guys, actually.
Wow.
Oh wow, that's surprising.
All right. Well, that is awesome to hear that we could see, you know, good stuff happening, especially with the Flag and Torch guys. If you haven't gone over there, make sure our monkeys in the background, drop the link there. If you can't use that little Google machine to figure out Flag and Torch, if I need to spell it, let me know. And in terms of, you know, the whole process here, you know, Todd, you got anything you want to throw in terms of good?
Yeah. One of our club members, Tim, KC1QDK, he participated in a different way for Support Your Parks weekend. He actually had our club and others show up at a non-park, even though it was a park, not a POTA park. And he ran a CW and got a lot of people activating or hunting CW, getting the 10 contacts and participating in the Support Your Parks weekend. So I thought that was pretty cool. He kind of organized it himself and set it all up, and people showed up, and they did CW for Parks on the Air, and they were just hunting, but they were actually in a park that wasn't a POTA park. So they were at a park only hunting. So it's pretty cool.
Nice. Dude, that is sweet. You know, like I said, you don't have to do an activation. You can get out and hunt from a park, you know. That's a perfect example. And it's CW. I'm not a CW guy, but I applaud those guys getting out there, pounding the brass and enjoying it.
Yeah, I got one more thing. This is kind of, I don't know if this is more of a guy I talk to on the net all the time. His name's Anthony. It's his call sign is KC1REK. He's actually, I think he's a new ham. He's studying for his general, but he's pretty big on this repeater. He created a drive home net, 5 o'clock net. So if you want to get on his repeater or on the repeater that they use in Epsom, he goes and just runs a net every day, work week, so everyone driving home can be on a net and they have a thing. Well, he actually is doing his church is having an annual car show, and he decided to get some people there, and they're going to actually be doing a ham radio, setting stuff up, operating, and trying to get people to get them informed with ham radio. And anyone that are in the New England area, I think it's in Chichester. It's 153 Main Street. It's going to be 8/14. The rain date's 8/15. It's from 4 to 7. Free admission, free ice cream, free trophies. So if you have a car and you want to put it in the thing, or if you don't have a car and you just want to go there and check out some ham radio stuff, go on there. So I told him I'd give him a shout out. And he's really like kind of taken over. You know, he's so into it now, and he's studying for his general. So I always encourage him. And I missed him at field day. Wasn't there, unfortunately. But I told him, I said, I'll make it down to that. I'd like to meet you in person. So if you're around, go check it out.
Cool. Well, you know, I love the kudos there. And definitely, if you've got a awesome success story about what's going on in your club that you want to share, well, we want to hear about it. You know, we want to spread the love. We want to let people know that clubs don't suck. You know, there are clubs out there that actually do some great stuff. So, you know, if you've got a story you want to share, you know, always head over to your website at livefreeandham.com or those guys up north, or you can email us at livefreeandham. Yes, at gmail.com and in care of the defunct Izzo.
Carlos, you got that, right? Those guys up north, where that came from?
Oh, well, you know, I understand that it was an Izzo thing.
Yeah,
right?
like, so Izzo, every time he would try to talk about us, he would be like, "Yeah, you know, those guys up north."
Even though he's not really, you guys are really not north of him so much as you're west of him, right?
Well, we're north, but not. But
I mean,
but he couldn't remember.
Geometry is not my forte here, but geometry.
You're all
Come on, play along, dude. Play along. God. Oh wait. This is Live Free and Ham, not Clubhouse. Got it. You're actually smart. Never mind.
We're not fake news. We tell the real news here on Live Free and Ham. So we've got both websites going. It all goes to the same place because Izzo couldn't remember. So now if you say live, you know, those guys up north, just you'll find us too.
Yeah, and you got it.
Mike, forgive Carlos. North of 40 degrees north is all snow to him. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. As a matter of fact, I'm already way too cold already, and it's only end of July.
Well, and you know, we will be releasing the next new domain to point to our Live Free and Ham. That would be just for men like Carlos. Will be coming soon. And don't buy it until I get it. You heard you squatters out there. All right. Well, as always, you know, you can help support your club and be part of some great stuff by sharing with us, and we'll spread the love. So, you know, with that, you know, we all going to dive into our favorite segment. If you are an avid listener to the podcast already, you'll know that we've kind of taken a little bit of hiatus, but tonight, this is a special night. We're going to bring it back, and we're going to run our infamous segment. So if our lovely My Monkeys in the background would kick off the video. You know,
I thought we were going to take a hiatus on this, and this wasn't going to happen until like September, right? That was the agreement. I guess now that we're on a new station,
our
channel,
Quizmaster's on the ball already. I can't deny him his responsibility. It's utterly the most important thing here.
Todd, they asked the DEI hire about this, and the DEI hire said, "Grill him, grill him," because my nephew is just gotten the books. 2 weeks ago, he's already passed his tech, working on getting his general, and he's going to have his extra. If he beats you to extra, then I'm going to extra shame you, dude.
All right, now I got to get on it. Right. All right. Let's go. Let's see what we got.
All right. Well, so if you've never heard the segment before, this is where we help Todd study for his extra class license. If you haven't figured that one out yet, he's already got his general, so we're good there. Yep. So in each episode, we pick 3 questions for the extra class pool and test his knowledge and hope he gets his upgrade. If you'd like to follow along, you can always head over to hamstudy.org, which is a great resource to help you prepare for your test and recommended by 3 out of 4 volunteer examiners because the ADA was unavailable for comment. That's fact. So without further delay, I'll hand it over to our lovely VE Quizmaster. Take it away, Mr. N1OG.
All right, Todd, your first question for this evening. Why is it not legal to transmit a 3 kilohertz bandwidth USB signal with a carrier frequency of 14.348 megahertz? Is it A, 14.348 megahertz is outside of the 20 meter band? B, the lower 1 kilohertz of the signal is outside of the 20 meter band? C, the upper 1 kilohertz of the signal is outside of the 20 meter band? Or is it D, the upper sideband is not used on 20 meters?
Ooh. Well, Paul, I'm going to go with C.
And C is correct.
All right, I got one.
Perfect.
All right, for your second question from sub-element 1, because it's the easiest. Within what distance must an amateur radio station protect an FCC monitoring facility from harmful interference? Is it A, 30 miles, B, 3 miles, C, 10 miles, or is it D, 1 mile?
I'm going to go with D.
Woo-hoo! Yeah, all right. Look at you, 2 for 2.
Pressure is causing him to produce diamonds. This is crazy.
All right, for the third and final question. What must the administering VEs do after the administration of a successful examination for an amateur radio license? Is it A, they must submit the application document to the coordinating VEC according to the coordinating VEC instructions? Is it B, they must return the documents to the applicant for submission to the FCC according to the FCC instructions? Is it C, they must collect and submit the documents to the coordinating VEC for grading? Or is it D, they must collect and send the documents directly to the FCC?
Will he phone a friend, folks?
All right.
Can he phone a friend?
I don't know is not an option.
Yeah, I know. It does say
It is a button, though.
All right. I'm going to go. This is kind of tricky, but I'm going to go with A.
Ding, 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 ding. 100%.
There you go.
Great
All right, now,
job.
do I get my extra now?
It's all downhill from here now, folks. See what non-studying does for you, kids that are watching. If you don't study, you can pass. No, don't take my word for that. Yeah, we're all good there. All right, well, that is a miracle, I have to say, Todd. Most of the time, based off of at least my track record here, you've been 1 out of 3, 2 out of 3. We took a little break. Apparently, the break helped out, dude. So take a longer break. Don't study at all. Just keep going. Just go in cold. Take the test that way. You'll see how it goes. All right. Well, okay. So if you're on the journey to studying for your technician general or extra class like Todd, hamstudy.org, and we are not a sponsor of them, is a great, excellent resource for getting your ticket. And so the one last thing, and I know this is not, upgrade month or week or season on the Ham Radio Clubhouse, but if you recently upgraded or you just got your license, send us an email at livefreeandham@gmail.com, and we've got a special gift we want to give you. But at the same time, we want to hear about it and we want to celebrate with you. So send us an email, let us know when you got your ticket or when you got your upgrade, and we'll make sure we mention it on the next Live Free and Ham show, which won't be the Ham Radio Clubhouse. But all right,
no, it'll be Tuesday.
Oh yes, right, totally.
Yes.
Yeah. We are dominating. Yes, we own this segment now, so they will have to find new homes. All right, so in the usual format.
Wait a minute,
Carlos, speak up, please. Go ahead.
Are you saying that they're homeless now?
They might be. they're a little slow on the controls in the back room there, So I'm gonna have to do a one-on-one with them after the show just to see what we can do to get a performance plan in place. All right. So, man, I'm a really mean boss. All right. So in usual show format, we usually go around the round table here and we ask, what's been going on in your Ham Radio week. So because Carlos is our DEI go ahead and take the show there. Let us know, what's been going on in your ham radio week, and keep it on ham radio.
Oh, just doing a little bit of video editing. Not this past weekend, the weekend before that. Look, I was going to keep this secret, but...
Oh, the cat's already out of the bag.
But Ray let the cat out of the bag. I took a 7300 Parachute Mobile. Yes.
Nice.
So you're going to see at least a couple of videos coming up soon with a 7300 Parachute Mobile. And yes, it is heavy, especially compared to the 705.
Yeah, I can imagine. It sits a little low, right? My gosh. Who the heck
a bit lower.
Man, they are letting some good people in, and I'm so happy, with Carlos and Mike. Mike's another demographic. We don't usually focus in the New York area too much because it's New York first and foremost, but now we can, now we can represent.
Yeah,
Vermont used to be in New York. Just remember that.
Yeah, and listen, he's in the good part. He's in the good part of New York. Upstate New York. Those are the normal.
There's no
people.
such thing.
Yeah.
It's all bad.
Hey,
bad.
Ken Lewis, I'm drinking
Ken.
Uncle Charlie for you, buddy.
Ken, as a matter of fact, it might be said dented 7300. Might be. I'm not going to let it.
Man, you're going to create lies and rumors. Wow. Okay. All right. Your first day on the job and you're already screwing up.
Listen, I'm looking to get fired so I can collect unemployment.
Hey, what do you for $20 an hour? What do you expect? You get what you pay for.
What is wrong with you?
All I have to say, man, is keep up the good work there, Carlos. Yeah, we're watching. All right. Well, welcome, Mike. Thanks for coming in and hanging out with us. You're late. Your shift started like literally a half an hour ago. So we're already keeping track of your performance review. So 6 months we'll go back to you.
The world coming to.
I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to get along with this new management structure here.
Money talks.
In my defense, I was on Central Time.
It was not anymore. Eastern Time is the way to go. That's all I have to say. No doubt in my mind. All right. Well, the private chat, quiet in the background. I don't want to have to hear anymore. I'm trying to focus on the new show here. All right. Well, so anyway, back on track. So, Carlos, obviously a good start there to the week. So, Mike, you already jumped in, representing our New York demographic. How's your hamburger week been?
It's been good. I got out yesterday for a threefer, and I got Izzo, Grayman POTA. I got Rob N1NUG, a handful of folks in the log. 20 meters at Gray Line was just sick. I got amazing DX. It was not short like it was the last time you were out, Todd, when we were talking earlier. I got out there fantastic. It was awesome. So off to a good start.
Very cool. Well, Plasma Storm, we'll take that under advisement. We'll fill out a comment card on your behalf since we haven't put it in the current page for you to submit your comments, and we'll take it under advisement. So, all right. Well, going on with our little roundtable here. How are you doing, N1OG Paul? How's your hamburger week been?
My ham radio week was fairly light. At least leading up to this last weekend. The family and I went camping up north, the base of the White Mountains, and had a beautiful weekend for camping. We tented, so it was fantastic weather for tenting. But I didn't log any contacts, but I hunted about 6 POTA stations Saturday, and I got a ton of fantastic DX. It's amazing what the Reliance antenna and an inverted V with the with the Yaesu 891. It gets around the world. It's fantastic. So I had a ton of fun playing radio, and I look forward to eventually logging the contacts that I made.
Very cool. Very cool. All right. Well, sounds good there. A couple of things just kind of in the chat. Just want to catch up before we hand it over to Todd. Ben, thank you for being a member for 20 months. Mike, as always, Eastern Time is the official best time anytime. So good on that one. We thank VE5SAR for being another member for 20 months. He's an activist. Shareholders are mounting an uprising. Wow. we haven't even been a company a day and they're already building an uprising. Give us a chance. Come on. We're not the next Google. All right. Well, and Izzo, my gosh, he's just returning the $20 that I threw at him a couple of weeks ago. Bail money? Really? Well, what do you need bail money for? You work for us now for the next 5 years. We got an NDA out on you. It's simple as that. There's no questions. And the last one is Mike Smith, G0RFD, says hi. Well, we say hi back. Thanks for being part of the Live Free and Ham Clubhouse. So,
Eric, I just got to say how wonderful it is to have all these longtime subscribers of our channel and all these super chats. Like, this is fantastic. I really appreciate everybody being willing to give their hard-earned money to us.
Yes, yeah. All of the monies that are donated tonight funnel right into the Live Free and Ham, group and conglomerate. So, in essence, we will spend your money very wisely. No, not really. But anyway, we're working on that. That's still an issue. All right. And so, Todd, over to you. So how's the Ham Radio Week been?
It's been pretty good. I'm in practice retirement for the summer, which is, I'm really starting to enjoy it. And I've been doing a lot of POTA. I know, Eric, you were on vacation and I got some more on the rail trail. It's starting to become a good park for me because my son likes to go fishing. There's a pond right there. So he fishes. I play radio. He needs me to help him. I'm right there. Not a big deal. But I keep getting Alaska. And I get this guy, Paul. I forget what his call sign is, but he's in North Pole, Alaska. I get him all the time, right? You've probably worked them.
Everybody knows
dude, you got to go to a park. I need Alaska. I have to hunt you. Like, just go to a park and operate. I mean, it's like crazy. I can't get Alaska for it. I get this guy almost every time I activate a park. But yeah, I've been doing some parks. It's been fun. I got a couple new ones. Just kind of pick them up, and Paul and I need to still do the one that's local to us that I haven't done yet. But
yeah, Russell Abbott.
Yeah, and then like I said, a couple weeks ago, 20 meters was like the weirdest thing. It was like lunchtime, and I couldn't get past Pennsylvania. I was getting Connecticut, New Hampshire, Vermont, New York. I mean, Rhode Island. It was crazy. You never get that on 20 meters, at least not up here. And it was just short, and then it went away. And then I got like DX the next day. So,
well, yeah. Dude, it's kind of like the bands giveth, the bands taketh away. I know how that is. It's
and
tough.
And we're getting closer to the kilo for the rail trail.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. Actually, that's a good segue. Well, go ahead, talk about that a little bit. It's might as well let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, I mean, well, Eric, those of you who've watched our channel, our old channel, and current channel, we've been trying to do. We're working on a POTA Kilo Award for this one park that Eric and I said we're going to do it together. So we kind of try to stay neck and neck, and when we get down to like probably the last 50 contacts, we're going to do a live stream and get the kilo for the park. It's at the Nashua Rail Trail in Nashua, New Hampshire, and it's one of the first. I want to say it's the second park maybe I've ever done. I can't remember, second or third, but Paul and Eric and I have all worked it together, separately, whatever. So we're getting close. I think we're in the 800 range. Yeah, so a couple more hundred, and we'll be there.
Yeah, that's going to be a challenge for sure for us. I mean, in essence, if we're going to stay lockstep with each other, we got to coordinate a little bit. But I think
you need to get out there and get some more contacts.
Yeah. Work has got me tied. Wasn't it mentioned on the previous channel that work is a hindrance for a lot of the ham radio activities that we try to support. So
work. What is this work thing you speak of?
Well, that's work. It's a 4-letter word we all hate to talk about, but it happens.
Oh, I thought that was snow.
Well, now that we've acquired the new channel, we actually might have a little bit of more spending cash. We just have to,
now we're monetized now, right?
That we are. Well, not anymore actually after tonight, I'm sure. But thank you guys for now we're going to destroy everything you built up. All right. Well, so
truth, justice, and the American way.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. All right. Well, so with my ham radio week, not a whole lot's been going on. I've been trying to get, some videos together. I just got back from vacation, spent a week in Maine and enjoyed a little bit of POTA, although the bands were garbage. I have never been in a G5 storm and playing POTA, it's literally like standing in a hurricane trying to walk forward. I don't know, like, if you've ever been in that scenario, but, trying to work the bands when you can barely hear anybody. And then all of a sudden you get like this whoosh of like 50 contacts and you try to pull out a contact or two and lo and behold, nothing, and you try to get a response and it's back and forth. So I spent like a 2.5 hour, activation trying to make about 20 contacts or so. Still had fun, met a ham, a wife and I think husband and family kind of wandered up, and it was kind of weird because she kind of saw my antenna and then she stood away and then she walked back up. And 7200. I'm not even paying attention to the comments. I should. She had basically came in and she was just like, "Are you doing soda?" And I'm like, "No, I'm doing POTA." And she's like, "I've never heard of POTA." And I'm like, "Come on, really? Like, have you been under a rock? Like, POTA is like everywhere and anywhere." And so, we had a long conversation and talked about POTA. Of course, I didn't press the record button whatsoever. So I have no evidence that, we ever had that conversation, but that's such my life. So yeah, those will be out soon. And one other lead in here, since I've got a huge audience already paying attention to me, I am waiting for one coil to be shipped to me. And then Todd, Paul, and I are all going out and we're doing head-to-head whisper tests against the top 3 coils. So we're going to do the Wolf River Coil 80. We're going to do the, Mad Dog Coil 80. And then we're going to do a Res 80. And we're going to do whisper tests all at the same time and see which one stacks up. See which one's the better antenna. See which one performs better in that moment. So looking forward to doing something like that. That should be fun. But outside of that, that's been my ham radio week and what I've been working on. So without, further ado,
what about my antenna? My POTA antenna? We're not going to throw that one in there because that is the best one for POTA.
No, my God,
that's not a vertical with a loading coil. It's not a fair comparison.
What do you mean? It's got a coil.
Like pissing in the wind.
It's elevated. Like,
So
it's
what?
not the same. It's not the same.
It's better.
It's garbage.
On your channel, Todd, and everything else, the coil battle head to head. So.
And how I know it's garbage is because I'm the grouch.
Yeah, Carlos, Mike, do any of you guys have the Buddy Pole Pro?
No.
Honest, do you?
I don't. I used a friend's, but
did you like it? Or?
I was surprised by it, and not to start holy wars over verticals and stuff, but like apparently with elevated radials, you're not going to get some of the ground loss that you're going to get when you throw out 3, 6, half a dozen, whatever radials on the ground and have it down lower. So I don't know. I'm just starting to experiment with them. I just actually set one up on my deck using spare parts. I made one and gonna toy with it a little bit more, but
yeah, I mean,
not a buddy pole, but
yeah, these guys they don't like it, and I tell you, it's for me, it's so easy to set up, and it tunes right away. It's just perfect, and it's nice and compact.
Sticks with our butt cheeks, and
that's what I think about that.
It's compact. It's great for traveling.
I've done a couple activations with N8YO, and that's what he uses, and it's slick. It is without a question slick. It's a neat setup. I don't have a particular use for it because I can't fly it, so I don't want to spend the money. Like, it's a lot of.
Carlos is there assembling in the middle of like a 14,000 feet. Hold the antenna.
No, but like, so my use of it is obviously minimal because it's using somebody else's system, and only a few times, but it worked. I don't know if it's $400 if it worked, but it worked.
Yeah, we knock on Todd all the time with that antenna. I have one myself. I did buy it off of Paul, so I've used it once or twice, and
I used it twice and got rid of it.
Okay, just for this, just so the guys that haven't been on here, and we've talked about this on our regular show. Eric and I went to do a POTA. He got the new the hex beam. And we spent like an hour and a half, 2 hours putting the thing together, and they gave us the wrong size wire, and it didn't work. So what came to we're like, we got to activate this park. I pulled out the Buddy Pole Pro, set it up in 5 minutes, and we were off and activated the park in no time. And then we took another hour to put his hex back in the bag.
You know, I just looked it up on their website. It's $200, so it's a lot less money than I thought it was. For $200, you know what? I might actually just swing that just to play with it at the park.
Yeah,
It packs up really, really small. One of my friends and then one of my Elmers both have it and use it for travel.
I fly with it all the time.
After I got my hands on it, I can see why. I was skeptical at first, but when I tried it out, you know, it exceeded my expectations, and I activated on 7.2 with the thing, so I can't complain.
Yes,
you know, but
you know what? You know what doesn't. You know what doesn't fit in that little bag though? And no, watch his video. Watch his video because he did a video on it. But you know what doesn't fit in the bag is you need something to keep that fucking elevated radial up.
I already got it. I got a selfie stick.
You got a nice solution, the suitcase.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I used the suitcase when I was flying, but then I figured out because the first thing I used was like a fence stake for like $3 at Home Depot. You know, you stick it in the ground, it's got a spike on it. You can't fly with that. So then I used the suitcase. That worked with a carabiner, no big deal. But you kind of look like an idiot. You're out there in a park and you're whipping out your suitcase and dragging it out there, hooking a wire to it.
Try my laundry.
So then I used one of these selfie stick telescoping that you can put your phone on. It turns into like a tripod for your phone. I put that in the backpack. It does fit in the bag if you wanted to. And voila, you're done. And you got one wire. You don't have like 5 radios to connect.
You know, you can always try using one of those plastic tent stakes.
Yeah, I don't know if they'd let you bring a stake into the...
Well,
K Murder says a tri-lam.
What is the worst that can happen? They tell you no, you have to drop it at security, and you're out $1.
Yeah, I know. But then I'm looking for something to raise my thing. I'm telling you, this selfie stick, it was like $20 on Amazon. It works perfect.
They have pills for that, Todd.
Yeah. I'm heading down south to Massachusetts. I'll be getting some.
Emotional damage.
That is true. You know, if I could go reach for mine, I'd show you exactly what he's talking about. Dude, it's a very compact, like kind of fold up, like tripod stand. I use it for a lot of my cameras and stuff, but it, you know, works perfectly fine for his elevated radial. I think it's a good fit in comparison to trying to, you know, bring electric fence spike on the airlines. I don't think that'll fly.
All
yeah,
right.
but you know what? The Reliance NFED half wave fits in a tiny little bag. And you could put the 550 cord and the throw weight all in it at the same time. It all fits in that one little bag, and that's it. It's super.
But clearly, Paul, you haven't been to a park where the guy says you can't throw any shit up in the trees. Then what are you going to do?
Well, then I got my Wolfer recoil.
Yeah,
but that thing's huge. You're not carrying that in a backpack.
Well, you know, unless you're Shane and you get your antenna stuck up in the tree forever, then you get a different. That's another story for another day. You know, we'll go back in the archives to figure that one out.
I thought that was Scout.
If Carlos can jump up
same thing. Shane Scout
7,300, then Paul can hike in with a coil.
True, very true.
Well, if Carlos can jump with the 7,300, there's no reason why Paul can't hike in with the 7,300. You know, there's no reason why.
I completely agree. I can't disagree with that statement. You know, step it up.
Right. Well, you know, ultimately, you know, however you pack in your stuff, it's well worth the idea. So, you know, my thought is that with the coil itself, like my frustration with the whole entire coil system is that clipping piece. Like no one's brought that to anybody, you know, to light, but I am always constantly breaking those clips. I mean, maybe I just got like, you know, man hands and, you know, I can't keep those little like screw on rivets, but I've broken 4 of them already. And I, you know, got a bag and a half.
It's a definite weakness of the radio, of the antenna. Yeah. But if you get a couple extras, you know, it's like fishing hooks, you know, you lose them, you just put a new one on. I got a whole bunch, I got a whole bag of them. So if one breaks, I just add another one. Okay, I think for the money and for POTA, it's a great antenna and it works awesome. And like I said, I've gotten all around the world on it. I've gotten from New Hampshire to Alaska. I've gotten Europe all the time. We used it for our Rove, and we were on 10 meters and we were hitting Europe all day long, right? Like 5.9s all day. And we talked to Ryan, W1SNH, at 45,000 feet in his Gulfstream that he was flying over Sweden.
Well, hey, there you go. Yeah, and for those that might know, Ryan is our other host, who is a airline pilot, so he is very busy. So he pops in from time to time, but he is part of the crew here.
He's the one. He's the one with all the money funding this, by the way.
Well,
he's in the background.
Yeah, hey, you got to have your sugar daddies. So, with that, we've got some awesome news because of our sugar daddies. We are going to be doing a big giveaway, probably at the top of the hour, a little bit after the top of the hour. So, all of those that have been kind of hanging with their pitchforks and torches, put them down for a little bit. Just relax. We're going to be, appeasing, the crowds there. We've got some great big giveaway. So, you want to stick around for that. I won't really.
This is their stuff, right?
Well,
is it a Buddy Stick Pro?
Yeah.
Yes, it should.
Let's give away Todd's shitty antenna.
No. You have to kill me first.
The guys in the background seem to be very anxious because, I'm sure they want to perform well in front of the new management. But, the way it stands right now, we'll get to it. But we're not going to tease, we're not going to tell you exactly what's in, coming soon. But in essence, you want to stick around for it. I guarantee it. It's going to be something big. The old Clubhouse had a big bankroll. You guys had funded them for a long time. So now you'll just continue the legacy on, and we'll continue to bring out big prizes going forward. And, it'll be great for both parties. So anyway, we were kind of talking antennas. I mean, what other antennas you guys bring to the table? I mean, obviously Todd talked about his Buddy Stick Pro. I mean, I mentioned the Mad Dog coil stuff and whatnot, but Mike, you've done a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, what I've been using a lot lately, I've been lazy, but what's worked out fantastic has just been the Wolf River Coils 17-foot whip. They're 213-inch whip. Camellia makes 17-footers. Others do too. You get cheaper ones, but I really like the enhanced Wolf River. I have the older one and then the newer one that they came out with last year, which is a little bit more rigid. It's double crimped, and a quarter wave is just so easy to deploy and adjust. Whether it's 10 through 20, 6 through 20. I just throw it on a mag mount and just run with it. It works great. I've been using radials on the mag mount some of the times when I got enough space, and just to kind of experiment with that. But that's been my new thing. It's stupid easy, and it just works great. As long as it's not too windy. I mean, I'm not going to put up a 17-foot antenna on the roof when it's windy and whatnot. But the weather's been cooperating. It's worked out great.
So you're not using it when you're mobile, then, huh? Cruising down the highway.
No, but you know what? I got asked the question last night, and I get asked the question almost every time I have that antenna on the car. People look and they're like, "How do you fit under bridges?" And
really?
You said I go under bridges.
Like half a dozen times this year.
Mike,
I'm like, it collapses down. Like,
Mike, the stuck answer is, it looks shiny, but it's really fiberglass. It just skims right along the bottom. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
it's under every bridge I go under, no problem.
I get asked more about like how do you fit under bridges than I do about like are you talking to aliens and shit like that. Like it's like how do you get underneath the bridge? Really? Like
Nice. The next poll on Mike's website is going to be: whether you want him to talk to aliens or talk about his antenna lengths. See which one factors in the best.
It's not about the length; it's about the girth.
Yeah.
Sure.
but ultimately,
over there.
It's the equivalent. You're putting it's like a DX Commander on a mag mount. You're putting a quarter wave up on, a mag mount, and it gets out there. It's good.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Like Mike commented about the DX Commander on the car. That'd be freaking scary. I mean, I'm not driving down any road.
Awesome, dude. I think that would be awesome.
Now, can I pull a Shane and just completely change the topic randomly?
Yeah, go fine. Yeah, whatever.
It's your show. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah, all right. Well, so welcome to Live Free and Ham, and I'm N1OG. In case you didn't know, I also have a side podcast going, and it's called The Weekend Warriors, and it's for military and veterans. And it's basically just us talking real talk, right? Talking about military life, talking about after military life, what it's like to raise children. And so we've got 2 episodes up, and we'll be recording our 3rd episode after this shit show. So stay tuned for that coming in the next few days.
Very cool. Raise a glass to that, buddy. Yeah, definitely head over to also posted on the Live Free and Ham website for that, so you can subscribe and get plugged in. So, or you're in the all podcasts, right, Paul? So you'll be able to find them if they search.
Yeah, absolutely. It's on every podcast platform.
Very cool. Well, there was our commercial segment. So, on to, back to our regularly scheduled broadcast here. So, I'm sure
back to ham radio shit.
I know, right? Like they're like, why do we talk about ham radio on a ham radio clubhouse? This is utterly ridiculous.
Well, it's a new format. Get used to it. If you don't like it, you can send your complaint letter to PO Box 867-5309, Luck, Wisconsin.
Or send email to monkey123@gmail.com.
Right. That's email with 2 M's, right? Yep. And better yet, just unsubscribe. It's totally fine. We want everybody unsubscribe. Don't like this content. It's simple as that. You can go over to Ham. Exactly. Ham Radio makes me feel dumb. It's simple as that. Buy our t-shirts, digital. They're all on liftfreeandham.com. You can buy everything from our Radio Waves t-shirt to our POTA Life t-shirt to if I could get these other prompt here, to our Portable Ops t-shirt. We've got them all. They're all available. They're all on a fire sale. Just buy. Simple as that. We got plenty of stock to get rid of.
And the prices are insane.
Insane. I don't have
20% off.
Incredible.
Yeah. All right. So Carlos, let's you obviously let the cat out of the bag a little bit with your FTM 7300. What was the impetus to hauling that beast up into the sky? And was it worth it?
It's spoken like a true Yesu man. Let me tell you. It's an IC 7300, Mr. Eric. It's an IC.
I see nothing. Move along.
You see my 7300s.
The DX is a little lighter. Just to point that out there. Anyway.
So legitimately, it's been on my list of things to do, and I haven't been able to find a bag that is safe enough that I can actually take in the sky with me. And everybody's like, well, why don't you use this pack? And we use it. It's like, because I can't wear that, right? Like most people think I can just put any pack on, and I can't. I have to leave room for my emergency handles to be operated in the event I need them. And I need anything extra to sit below them. And one of my Patreons sent me a link on one of the comments in one of the postings to a bag, and I was like, that's not going to work, but let me look and see if anybody else has a bag like that. And sure enough, Maxpedition has a bag that'll fit the 7300.
Wow. Maxpedition's great.
Just barely, but it fits the 7300. And I'm like, well, I'm going to take a gamble and buy that thing. Hopefully it fits, not just paper fits, but fits. And my God, it fits, man. It is a legit beast to carry. I'm not gonna lie. The first time I left the airplane with that thing, I was just like, please don't fall on somebody's head. Please don't fall on somebody's head. Please don't fall on somebody's head.
And so what did you bring for, that's gotta be a pretty decent battery to bring with you. I mean,
just a 12 amp hour Bioenno, no longer than is running. It doesn't need much more than that. I've ran that radio on that 12 amp hour Bioenno for 3 hours at a POTA before. Right. So if I can do 3 hours on POTA at 100 watts, I can do 15 minutes parachute mobile. And I'd fly a Denko if Dennis had a battery that had enough rating to feed the 7300. And hint, Dennis, hint.
I know, Dennis, come
on. But if I could shave a pound off the weight and everything else by having a smaller battery, that'd be lovely. But I weighed in so the way you calculate things is how many square foot of parachute you have over your head divided by how much weight you have under the system, including the system. And with my 705, my exit weight is 195 pounds. That's 170 pounds of Carlos and 15 pounds of gear. When I left with the 7300, I weighed 230 pounds.
Just a little shy.
It legitimately took 90 seconds off my canopy ride by having the extra weight on. But it was amazing to do, man. Come on. Who can say the float of 7300 besides me?
No one.
Well, now, Carlos, I got to say, you need to come out this way. And you need to come out this way.
Hold the train there. Let's hold that for a second. I don't want to release that cat out of the bag yet.
Okay.
Let's just do a little sidebar. There is a poll. We are doing our giveaway. That I'm hearing the monkeys in the background are telling me that they've already run a poll. Make sure you get in there and vote the poll as to what we're going to be giving away. But that poll is out there, so check that out. I have no idea where that poll is because they aren't providing the information. But make sure wherever that poll is, go find the poll and vote on what we're giving away tonight. But anyway, so now you can put it in forward and release the cat out of the bag. Go.
All right. So Carlos, I was looking up. There's 2 locations near me that I can jump. Right. Ooh. And I've always wanted to. I've always said someday.
Ooh.
And so I made mention to my wife after you were on our live stream that you had said someday to your wife, and she bought you a jump ticket.
Oh, I like where this is going.
So I was sitting upstairs and I was on the laptop and I was like, "Hey, honey, I could jump." And they got a military discount where I could go for $263. And she goes, "Don't you dare buy that because that's your fucking birthday present."
Yes!
And I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm fucking jumping for my birthday."
I love it when a plan comes together.
Yes.
All right.
Now the question is, can we work it in the schedule that I can be there?
Well, yeah. So it's in that state you hate to go into. But in essence, we will put you up in the New Hampshire area. So you need to come up this way and we need to coordinate this. So offline, you and Paul need to put your brains together and make this happen.
Send me details offline. I'll see if I can make it. I'll try to make it.
And Carlos, you remember like Pepperell? It's like you can throw, your gear to New Hampshire. It's right there on the border. Like you can't get any closer. You just have to step over just for a little bit. Probably most of the time falling out of that airplane, you'll be in New Hampshire.
Just a tip and only for a second, mind you.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm pretty sure that like half of Skydive Pepperell's airfield is in New Hampshire anyway. Right. But yeah.
Mm-hmm. Very much.
It'll definitely be Skydive Pepperell. But so I'll be 43 in October 23rd, and that's my birthday gift is I get to jump.
Let me see. What's my drive time? Hang on. Let me map this right now.
Well, while Carlos is mapping this out, we got a couple of little things to catch up here. Apparently Izzo's just ranking in the money here because, he's got another $1.99 for Carlos's no-tell motel, which I'm not sure what that refers to. But in essence, the New Hampshire area is wide open. There's plenty of hotels. We'll hook you up. We'll make it happen. We've got plenty of bankroll. The HRC, coffers are wide open for us to be able to fund whatever we want. And since our DEI demographic will make that happen.
Hey, we'll just pocket the money and you could stay at my house.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, no problem there, man. POTA every week.
All right. So here's a plan. And I'm volunteering Mike and he doesn't even know it. I just looked.
Let's do it.
It's a 13-hour drive. And I go right by Mike if I drive it.
Oh, pick him up. Make
it happen.
I'm just saying. I'll drive my wagon. Mike can get in the shotgun seat. We go, man.
Yeah.
He'll slow down a little bit, Mike. So just get in a good running stance, and you can jump right in.
I've been saying somebody needs to jump out of a
Oh,
plane.
man.
Whoa!
What the heck?
Who the fuck let Izzo in here?
Let Izzo in.
Hey, cut him out. This is ridiculous. Monkey back in the screen, behind screen.
What do you got going on behind you? Is that your lights?
Wait, he's gonna put his mask on.
Yeah, get a character. Let's go.
Security. You guys can't see it. This is the ninja security. Just got me back into this. I'm still waiting for Shane because Shane's probably using the bathroom. Joe Brett is probably checking for any lightning. Steve is working on the antenna so Shane could have his remote station up and down. Molson's going crazy because he obviously hasn't read the chats over the last week in the management board meetings. And Beer Snack is just cringing, trying to figure out with the calculator how much is this going to cost us. So
it'll all be calculated in the background. Don't worry, he can get in touch with our accountants and our lawyers, and we'll figure that out for him. So, oh, good. My gosh, you try to keep the employees under control, and they just think they run the show.
I want to know who voted at the board meeting, because we never.
I think it was us three.
Every good board meeting, every union meeting, the notification goes out.
No unions. We're done. No unions. Sorry, they've been axed.
Union strong over here, and I don't know, man. There's something wrong here. We got 78 people watching. That's all I have to say. I miss Shane saying that. There's 78 people watching. I miss my brother saying that.
Well, sadly, I don't see those numbers because, in essence, the old man who had controls have no longer relinquished them to me yet. But we're working on that transition process in the company, so I'll eventually be able to know.
I make a motion. We remove Shane from the board.
Exactly.
No, we're making
I strongly
calling in the engines.
We're done.
I strongly disagree.
We're closing this.
Y'all are.
Is there a second? Anybody second?
So since you're not in the bylaws, your vote doesn't count. So
sorry, we wrote the bylaws. We own all of the IP and the company.
Those are registered in Beer Snack's name, and that was not listed on the NDA. So your NDA is void.
You guys. We own all assets and all locations and all.
This says Ham Radio Clubhouse.
I don't care if it's NBA or the Pro Bowler score. I don't care what it is. It's not happening. It's not happening.
I mean, I'll give it to you. You guys did a great job. Thanks for carrying the show.
Wow. So they're already going to kick us out. This is ridiculous. They're saying, see you later. Goodbye. You're done.
Listen, you're welcome to stay. We're going to show you how it's done, though.
Listen, hey Shane, remember a long time ago?
Those rookie numbers up.
Yeah. Remember a long time ago? We did
I gotta say giveaway like 6 times right quick, Izzo, because if I say giveaway a few times, and you'll watch, the numbers will start to go up.
The giveaways are coming, guys.
So.
Shane, do you know how long I've been waiting for an invite to join you guys in the clubhouse, and it never came?
Got no emails, son. All you gotta say is all you had to do is send me a message. Says, hey, I want to join you sometime. My inbox is empty, my Discord's empty, so that's on you, son.
Whoa! Let's put the brakes on here. I've always been by Shane's perspective. Oh, go talk to Izzo, and then I get Izzo, and I get Izzo's secretary, who then basically says, "Please show. He'll get to you when you want to. We'll eventually consider you at a later time."
It's called the Hodo loop. It's never ending.
So much to remember. We are.
Someone highlight Grayman's comment there. I second Grayman's motion. I second it.
Yes. Thank you, Carlos.
That's another T-shirt. Another T-shirt.
That's so true.
Denied.
Look who's
you
back.
guys.
Somebody
finally
found the key.
K5YVY.
You got to change that. We don't like that any longer. We need to create a better slogan for that.
Mike, like I said, man, you want to hop in? All you got to do, you know where I'm at. You got my number. You can text me. You can send me a message on Discord.
What the fuck? I don't have your number.
Well, you're not part of the Cool Kids Club. You're one of those guys.
You're part of the coop. You're part of that coop or the cope.
Send it to Ham Radio Clubhouse -pairs. That's all I said.
Yeah, there you go. This has been fun tonight, guys. This has been a blast. We had a lot of fun. Hopefully, you guys still have a channel left when we're done.
Yeah,
but you guys have done a great job. I appreciate the rookie attempt.
Wow! Wow!
Non-ham. See, the problem is you talked about ham radio way too much.
Really?
We don't. Exactly. We ain't got time for no ham radio stuff. Shoot.
You guys didn't even go around the room for an hour talking about yourself.
Exactly. It took
Everybody
you like
was
5 minutes to get through the
You
introduction.
guys trip over each other? Yeah, what's the point?
You didn't have Izzo to interrupt you. That was the problem.
Yeah, exactly.
I heard a carrier tone.
Yep.
Who's
Pick up your 1200 baud modem.
Yeah, there you go.
So if we're on the critiquing route, so if we went back and actually reviewed the tapes there, I think you guys kind of waffled a little bit about the last 20, 25 minutes of our show. Content seemed to dwindle a little bit. And overall, the quality of content, was just unacceptable. But, that's my opinion.
The show goes downhill here after the first hour. We're only good for an hour, and then whatever you get in the second hour is whatever Joe Grant comes up with. So,
well, you can thank us for giving you an hour.
Yeah,
I know. Right,
thanks for that. Now I only have to do an hour show tonight. I don't have to do a 2-hour show.
Totally quality content.
But I do want to say I was surprised. So tonight's options, we wanted to do a giveaway tonight, and I got permission from Beer Snack to give away some stuff. I put an ID50A in there, FT891 and an FTM 500DR for the giveaway tonight, and I was surprised to see the 891 winning.
Wow.
So, yeah. We have 75 votes, and 60% of those are saying 891 all the way.
Yeah. At only 70.
So Baufing then.
Exactly.
Exactly.
I've got a stack of them.
There we go.
Yeah. I got an email from a company that I don't want to burn a bridge on yet, but I got an email from them. They're like, hey, so we have this new radio we'd like to send you to review. And I was like, well, does it at least do X, Y, and Z? And they're like, no. And I said, then no, I'm not interested.
Do the initial start TID?
No. It's RET.
Oh boy.
Hey, those are some decent radios.
I'm not complaining, but they got to come out with something new. Like I've got a radio here that does a lot of cool stuff.
Well, if you hold it by the antenna, it doesn't do a whole lot of.
I got another really good. This one does a lot of cool stuff.
Look,
show us your
impressive,
HF radios, Shane. Show us your HF radios.
I have a radio here that does a lot of cool
exactly.
stuff.
Hold on.
I have a radio here that does a lot of cool stuff, man.
Y'all gonna be smart asses, and I'm gonna show you up. Y'all talk amongst yourselves.
Oh, now we get the
It's coming. No, it's coming.
I think the computer may be down.
I hope not.
You know,
you're gonna make me look bad if it is.
I've been trying to get into it for the last 10 minutes.
Slow Wi-Fi.
So we're talking about Shane's 7300. No more.
No,
right?
Shane's got a 7610.
What?
And a 4-element step IR, son.
You know what's great about Shane's 7300?
My house.
That you have it now?
Paul
is that Shane's sticker that says this side of the radio
is on the bottom.
On the underside of the radio.
Yes.
Yes. Damn it. I should have created an Instagram story on that one.
That's great.
I peeled Shane's this side of the radio sticker off the case, off the box that it came in, and I put it on the bottom of the radio because that's Shane's side of the radio.
That's where it belongs, right?
That is absolutely
you
perfect.
Put it on the inside of the
right. Just stick it to the bottom of the radio.
That's where it is.
At least you know what side it falls right side up.
Exactly. Well, so I was gonna be a smart ass, but I can't.
Hang on. I'm getting
okay.
there.
Try.
All right.
I'm setting you up.
Okay.
Steve, go read the private chat.
Oh God, no! I'm scared.
Oh,
that's Button.
That's fucking hilarious.
Button. You jackass.
That's fucking hilarious.
Nothing but love, Shane. Nothing but love, buddy.
You don't know me.
Straight from the deed.
A little spoon.
There's a pay raise for Carlos coming soon.
Right. He gets double time.
He'll get that California rate.
Times 2 is 0.
Okay, Shane.
Damn,
you're good.
DEI hired.
Eventually, Shane, you'll get to that level.
I know. Eventually, one of these days, absolutely.
Oh.
All right, so let's see here. Hold on. See, y'all said I ain't got a radio. I'm looking at a radio.
What archaic interface is that?
Well, it's a KX2, but it's just careful now.
That's RC4.
That's out of band.
That's RC4.
It is indeed.
Anybody that would like access to my radio using RC4, I have an IC 7300 sitting on my desk, capable of putting out 1500 watts. And if you send me an email, I will gladly give you access to my radio.
I'm not that brave.
Shane, you're such a remote radio ho.
Absolutely.
Shane,
man, there's nobody on 14200.
Well,
hey,
try 7200.
Try 14300 and call CQ on it.
Yep.
Did you forget about the picture?
Oh, there's somebody on 14227.
I couldn't hear you, Steve.
The picture I shared with the S9 plus 10 noise level. Thanks
to
that damn
that's true.
stove that you've fried.
I'm missing some controls over here, Steve.
Gonna flex.
The rotor's missing.
You can actually hear stuff. So
I'm surprised.
It works just like a regular radio. You're just operating it on your computer.
Shane, you have no guts unless you go to 14300 and call CQ.
Oh, you won't do it.
You won't do it.
You won't do it.
Real men go to
Look at this noise level. It's 5.9 plus 3. I'm not going to be able to hear anybody.
Oh, but they'll hear you.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Kilo 5 Quebec Bravo Foxtrot is the frequency in use.
Oh, you're... Dude.
Hey, you didn't fry my life.
Are you really on 300?
Yes, you see
yes!
Oh, you can't see the screen. It's unshared.
You should just keep calling for if we're going to see in use. That way, you know, they can...
that way you'll know.
That way you know for sure.
And the best part is, if they triangulate the signal, they're coming to Steve's house, not yours.
Exactly. But Steve's rotor control is not in there, so I can't turn the antenna north to get rid of the noise.
It won't matter.
From 20, is it still that way?
Yeah.
So, Paul, if you want to send me whatever the link is to yours, I'll add it to my favorites in RC4 client.
All right. Yeah. I'll send you a link to my radio.
Shane, you should be good for the rotor now.
Oh, did you fix it?
Yep.
Hey, there it is.
It's rotating.
It is pointed north. And it's still 5.9 plus 3.
It's pointed west.
I don't have a beam, just so you know.
So mine says it's pointed north on the remote side.
BE5 SAR.
It do like that. It do like that.
Hang on.
I dare you. I dare you. I will throw $100 super chat if you call out on 14300.
The comment BE5 SARs has.
I did.
Highlight
I
that.
is the frequency in use.
No, you got to call out for the YL net.
Are we taking check?
Orlando.
I'm ready and I'm poised, man. All you have to do is do it.
Are we taking check-ins for the YL Systems Net K5 QBF?
Oh, nice. Look at the button.
Don't threaten me. I'll do it.
All right.
I had it on there. I don't know if you can see it or not, but
you don't have your screen's not shared.
No, this is too funny.
It was on 14300. There it is.
That is, Shane. I give you props. You have a bigger set than I thought you did.
But Shane, you didn't hear me responding to you.
No, I didn't. Oh, my connection got dropped.
Yep. It should be back up. It should be back up.
I dare you.
Womp, womp, womp.
One more time.
I don't know what. Let's see here. I don't know. I don't have my audio set up for the radio, so you guys are probably just hearing a little bit of everything.
Yeah.
Oh, we heard the radio.
I don't know if you could hear the radio. Oh, you could hear the radio too?
We heard the static on the radio, yeah. Yeah, there's this.
It's so quiet. I don't hear anybody.
I've got the button ready. Go ahead,
That's
call.
because Steve is
running.
Steve is running a special antenna called the KD9OLN antenna.
Right.
Let me
Watching.
turn the.
I'm ready.
Let me put the amp on.
You turn the amp on, right?
You should totally turn the amp on.
We're gonna piss somebody off live.
Come
That's
on.
good.
Is it worth $100?
Of course.
All right,
Okay,
you're
we'll
pointed
do it.
north.
Nope.
Hit it.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Kilo 5, Quebec, Bravo, Foxtrot.
I'm not hearing it, so you're not pointed in my direction.
Ask
No,
if
it's
there's any
pointed
seconds
north.
for the YL.
I went due north.
Seconds for the YL.
Where's that? I'm gonna make sure I'm putting out power.
Yeah, you're putting out power.
Was it?
I'm watching it.
Could anyone that's listening let me know what time they start check-ins for the YL Systems Net K5 Kibia?
You're getting about 75 watts.
Yeah, I saw that finally.
75, only 75?
But it's
There you
got 13 dB of gain on it.
It's only 75 watts, but
hold
the
on.
oven's still preheating.
There you go.
Oh, there's somebody there.
There you go.
Oh, missed him.
There you go.
Holy shit.
14.2 dBi.
Spend it wisely. Spend it wisely.
There it
It's
is.
gonna go towards the giveaway tonight. Thank you so much.
Turn the
Steve
stove
Beaver
off,
says,
Steve.
turn the stove off, Steve.
There you go.
Oh, goodness. Let's see. Let's look at 40.
There you go.
So 7,200 then.
Wait a minute, you're going to 40 now?
Yeah, I'm going to 40.
Making me wish I was in my shack right now because that answer.
Yeah.
All right.
Me too.
What frequency on 40?
No, let me see what I can find. Not that.
7.200.
7,200, man.
I'm not going to push my luck.
Hang on.
No, there's somebody already there.
There's somebody there, though.
Of course
I
there
just
is.
heard it.
It's 7.2.
Yeah, there's someone calling the net now.
All
now
right.
now I just heard it calls for the YL net.
Dude, go to 7203.
Oh, we got it ready.
What was that?
Dude, what are you doing?
What was that?
You're playing weird FT8 noise?
That's you
No, that
playing
was
weird
my
FT8 noises.
That's not me.
That's me. That's me. That's my FT. That was settings on the flex. You at
Is the
7,200?
frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Kilo 5, Quebec, Bravo, Foxtrot. Y'all hear me?
Dude, I can hear you.
Hey, see, Tortoise Overland heard that.
Yep.
7.200 is great for tuning your antenna. I agree.
100%.
I can't mute you guys, so if people call on the radio, I will totally forget who I'm talking to. What was that?
That's me.
Oh, okay. Are you
That's
playing
what's-
odd noises?
No, that's what's in 7,200.
Good old 7,200. Joe Brett, you ought to spin up your amp, see if you can hear us.
Man,
not pointing
I'd have
west.
to change coax. I said I took my main antenna and put it on the 705 so that I could.
You probably want to stay off 7,200. There are a lot of people talking about Trump. And,
Shocking, said no one ever.
yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So at 203,
let's
if
go to
I'm a
160.
little wide, that didn't make.
Anybody for 80?
I can't do 80.
I don't have an 80 antenna.
Where's your? You had a inverted L or a? I thought you had a. What was your other antenna that you had out? Oh, that was a receive loop. Never mind.
Yeah.
Scratch that.
Yeah, and I found out why that stopped working.
Somebody cut it.
Apparently, the lawn guys hit it.
Of course.
Oh.
Of course.
And
Because it's out in county property, technically. But
Hey, Shane,
they knocked
Yes.
the.
what about
transformer
AM?
off.
Yeah. 7610 will do AM.
I know.
We got a listener on 7.203 that was talking back to me on the radio.
Oh, I couldn't hear him.
Yeah, he's in Massachusetts. But we also got somebody, Richard here, that says he heard me 5.8 in Houston.
The trucking ham. Yeah, the trucking ham.
There is somebody close to us because I can hear that stupid, annoying
Are you
nines.
running the full gallon?
I'm running about 1,000. Yeah.
Of course. Yeah.
You know, why limit yourself?
Exactly.
All right. What amp are you running?
So I'll shit you not. This is a 1973 Alpha 374 amplifier. It is an old school tube amp, and it works fantastic.
Excellent.
You're going to have to let me know how you've got it hooked up because I may or may not have a Collins 30L sitting in the other room.
You may or may not.
Shane needs it.
I need this. Actually, I do. Because I worked Callum on 4 bands already, I think, and that's on 100 watts. It's that antenna, man. He's got like 35 dB a gain on every other band except for 40.
Yeah.
Well, he's got like a collinear and a whole bunch of other stuff too, so he can flip from his ground radial to his verticals with a switch of it.
It's a powerhouse.
I
like breaking that pile up.
I'm a poor disabled veteran living on a fixed income. So let me just tell you that my amplifier came from a silent key. It didn't cost me a penny.
I've heard that tale before.
It's a tale as old as time. I don't hear anybody on 285. I saw that in the chat.
Oh, it was Tortoise Overland. He just commented in the chat that that was him.
285, are you going to go AM?
Yeah, so he was saying 7.285 AM.
You're still
285?
Yeah. Let's see here.
And I've never gone to AM.
Wakanda?
Ooh.
There you go.
Well, did you say Wakanda?
Flex that does the AM. That's cool.
Is 285 in the AM portion of 40?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
Usually the higher end of the band.
Kilo 5, Quebec Bravo Foxtrot. Kilo 5, Quebec Bravo Foxtrot. This is November 1 Oscar Golf. Do you copy? Over.
I hear you.
Roger. Got you about a 5 and 3 into South Carolina. Sound good over there, Paul. I can't mute the stream, so it's hard for me to differentiate between the two, but sounding good on my end, buddy.
I hear him.
Yeah, it was really quiet on my end, but I could definitely pick you up out of the noise there. So, what's my signal report? How do I sound on your side?
I go with 2-2.
20 dB over.
20 dB over and 0.
4-3. Hey, I'll take a 4 and 3 all day long. We'll make at least we know we're getting out there. I'm showing 70 watts, but I think we're only 25 watts limited on the 7610. So good to hear it. If anybody else is out there and can hear us, feel free to chime in. 7.285.
Now you're gonna make me go to my shack.
I'm sorry.
All right,
Damn it.
Carlos.
Damn it, Shane.
What are the odds, though, a live stream about ham radio, and we're actually doing ham radio while we're on the live stream?
Well, that's a new branding, dude. That's the way the new policy works with the new company.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Let me see.
I'm putting my shoes on.
What do you have to trudge across the front lawn?
I do.
I'm gonna see if I can mute you guys but still hear the radio.
All right, let's see.
Oh, somebody's tuning up.
Talk. November 1 Oscar Golf K5 QBF. Man, you sound really good. You came up a little better that time around, so we can hang out here on the frequency here on AM. And if anyone in the chat wants to make an AM contact, bring on your call sign, and we'll see what we can do.
Oh, my heart.
Mike, where you at? Why are you not in the shack?
Mike, go out in the backyard and get set up.
If you can pick them out before I pick them out, feel free to call those stations out. I can hear somebody down in the noise, but I can't really pick them out. So if you can hear them, feel free to respond back.
Yeah, that would be me. I'm in the noise. I can hear both of you, but apparently you're just sitting on top of me.
I can't wait for someone to tell us that y'all didn't check if the frequency was in use.
We did.
Oh.
Somewhere along the line, I think we did.
Right?
Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? Is this frequency in use? This is November 1 Oscar Golf. Is this frequency in use?
You know, this was set up to do FT8 off for a long time ago.
What did you do?
Paul,
do
are
an
you
FT
running the
contact
amp?
with you,
Feel free
Carlos.
to transmit if you want.
7285, got it.
I'm sure it'll probably hose my mic connection in the stream.
So, Paul, how many watts are you running right now? Are you running with the amp, or are you just running barefoot?
Yeah, no, I'm running with the amp.
Okay.
So in theory, it should be pushing about 1,000.
But in reality, it's like, what, 1.5?
No, in reality, it's probably 9 something.
Yeah, well, plus 8.
My current signal is S9 plus 20. That's my noise floor right now. So
Ooh.
I don't think
Gotta
I'm
love
gonna hear
40 meters.
I mean, I'm S9 plus 10 on the noise floor, so
I'm an
I don't know if I'm
S9.
gonna hear many people.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm seeing an OVF light there for Shane. Where's our buddy gone?
Ooh, Eric's got his fancy overlay going.
I see
This
that.
this has definitely been one of the challenges for AM. Aside from finding enough bandwidth, like for clear frequency, is like at least on 40 meters at night when I've done it is the noise. Either a high noise floor or you're getting broadcast stations from overseas coming in, and
Oh, there's a couple of people in there.
nice.
Yeah, I heard.
I heard an Oscar Lima.
Up. Yeah, I heard Oscar, but I didn't pick up anything more than that. So if you can pick him up, pick him up.
Who's that?
I heard an Oscar Lima.
Is that Carlos?
Kilo something, Oscar Lima. Kilo something, Oscar Lima. This is November 1 Oscar Golf. Come again with your call.
Yeah, that's Carlos.
Yeah. November 1 Oscar Lima.
Kilo 9, Oscar Lima. This is November 1 Oscar Golf. I can't wait to jump with you.
I have a man crush, so we won't talk about that.
I can barely make you out.
But we made it, right?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You know, here's something that I wasn't expecting. My 991A, which is what's in my shack right now, because I carry the 7300 in the back of my car. It's doing 40 watts on AM.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Right.
The 7300
Right.
I think is limited at 25 watts on AM. And I'm not sure, is the 7610 limited on AM, Steve?
I think it is.
Okay.
I gotta go look.
Oh, well, I guess that explains why my IntelliTuner says that I'm only putting 300 watts out.
Yeah.
Mike,
You're only gonna get like about a quarter out.
Mike says, I hope you like being a little spoon, Paul.
In this case, Carlos, yes, he does.
Hey, but guys, a contact is a contact. We all know that. So.
But in the case of Carlos, it's a special contact.
Is that Izzo's way of saying $20 is $20?
K5.
That's right.
Kilo 5, Quebec, Bravo, Foxtrot. Got you about a 5 and 5, buddy. 5 and 5 into South Carolina, my friend.
Thanks for turning the monitor on.
KV5YVY.
Hey, I'll take a 4.5 into Mississippi from South Carolina on AM any day of the week. It looks like I'm limited to about 40 watts. So if I'm making that 40 watts, make it all the way to Mississippi, I'm A-okay with that.
Hey, look at this, Mike. We just started this AM trend right here on the live stream.
Because let me tell you, I can actually hear Shane for the most part.
And we've held ham radio for literally almost 2 hours.
Frequency wants to try to reach out to YVY. There's someone in there said you were 5 and 9 over in Illinois, so that might be a good contact for you. Man, he dropped off right there at the end.
Yeah. And hat tip to Shane though, because Shane's the one that started.
K5YVY. This is November 1 Oscar Golf. K5YVY. This is November 1 Oscar Golf. Do you copy?
This is the best thing since the FD8 off.
I know, right?
The AM off.
The AM off.
Hey,
yes.
Roger. You're just barely above the noise floor there, but I got you, Joe.
See.
Is it just me, or does everyone talk like that when they talk to Joe Brett on the air?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, there's Steve in the mix, too.
Which Steve?
Somebody's calling you, Steve.
Oh, I'm not quite hearing it. But...
Ooh, there's a booming one.
Yeah, I heard a Juliet.
I don't know who said taking check-ins for the wild net, but that is fucking hilarious.
Whiskey Tango 9 something.
Oh, that is amazing.
That's awesome.
Taking check-ins for the wild system.
Steve, did you say the beam's pointed west?
It's kind of northwest right now. You want it to go west?
Let's see.
Yeah, I'll just put a command in and see if it does it.
I've got the wrong comp.
Lower sideband. Let's go to 7200.
Who is?
Oh, that's a good signal. November 1.
9 Foxtrot.
Now you're pointed west.
There we go. Joe's picking them up.
I'm here.
Yep.
Oh, 5-9 Indiana.
Indiana? Who's in Indiana besides me? Come on.
That's Gray Man. That was November.
Oh, that's Tim. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
I
do
hear
some
people at
POTA
7200.
Yeah, but we're not on 7200.
Oh, I know. I'm just saying. I hear them. They go at 7285 again.
K5YVY.
YVY.
I wasn't transmitting that. Just me.
Hey, Joe Brett, I gotta say, you are the best at giving your call sign.
Well, I've had a lot of practice. Thank you.
It is so
And Joe-
sultry and sexy. Like, it gives me a semi every time.
And I have to apologize, Joe. You know, you're a big fan.
Wow.
That's a t-shirt.
That's a t-shirt for sure.
That's a t-shirt. T-shirt.
James, if you're not watching this, you're missing out, buddy.
Yep.
That's another T-shirt that's going to be a very limited run.
Oh my god, that's hilarious. I gotta go
Bro,
refill
do
my
you even
water.
man
I'll
crush?
be right back.
Draw that one out.
K5YVY.
Almost. You got a little bit more deeper voice.
K5YVY.
There we go.
There you go. There you go. And that's it.
Yes.
Welcome to Mississippi.
Spoons of Joe Brett.
Have you guys? Are you guys familiar with the Bob and Tom show?
No.
Yes.
There was a skit from the 90s, maybe early 2000s, you know, where the trucker going down the road, you know, calling
Trucker
you know,
clock.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes. Mike knows exactly what I'm talking about. Mike is beat red. This is awesome.
I got it on CD, bro.
Me too.
Paul, our buddy Chris wants to know: were you Navy?
No, I was Marines, and then I went Army Guard.
So in other words, you were Navy then Army.
Now listen, the men's department of the Navy.
Look, I don't dispute that. It's still part of the Navy, right?
But it's the men's department, just to be clear.
No doubt.
So, which color tastes the best?
Carlos, he got his paychecks and it said U.S. Navy. It didn't say U.S. Marines. That's where it counts.
Very good, Todd.
Tim is on the other side of the browser right now going, "Damn you!"
We need to do a fundraising campaign for Steve to get some toroids and a receive antenna so that we can get rid of that noise.
I just need to
Toroids.
Toroids.
Toroids?
Do I know?
Hemorrhoids?
What'd you say, Steve?
Dude, I just contributed $100. You can buy like a box and a half.
I got some preparation H. I'll send it your way.
I'm sure Ape can give you a few.
Spoken like
What
a
the
true
heck?
Marine.
True that. Switch back.
All right, so Richard can't hear us. Bill says heard Joe Brett 5x5, but there's a couple local guys who sound real serious, like NPR announcers.
No, that's just your.
I don't
Brett.
hear him on my end.
Nah, I didn't hear anything at all. I heard you guys loud and clear.
Oh, I see somebody. Or hear
Sultry
somebody.
sounds of Joe Brett.
Go for it. Do you still have the monitor?
I just got Joe Brett on the log, and you guys didn't even see it. Ha ha.
Yeah, I switched over to lower sideband. I didn't hear nobody griping over there, but I do have an S9 noise, so.
Yeah. What else would be open this time of night? Is
Wait a minute,
20,
you mean
is
we
20
were-
still having not evening emissions?
Oh, 20's been great at night. I didn't know we were logging these out.
MRG. This is K5 YVY 59 in the above the noise, through the noise in Mississippi.
Mississippi.
Fantastic.
I wish I could share the screen from my radio on here so you guys can see
Roger,
Joe's
Mike. Got you in
signal.
the log. Appreciate you stopping by tonight. This is K5 YVY, your voice for North Mississippi.
Like that, Carlos?
Let's see if we can.
I can just barely hear K Murder.
Where is he sitting? 285?
I hear somebody else trying, but I can't.
Ed's got it right. Evening emissions, you better light a match.
Yes, Jody. That's
Yeah, you're right.
evening spurious emissions.
Oh, you know what? It helps if I go to AM, not sideband.
Yeah, I noticed you were a little wow there, but
Okay.
you know,
You should have said something.
at least you got half the side, you know.
You know, I gotta say, boys, like this has been one of I was dreading, honestly. I was dreading doing an hour and a half. I'm sorry, 2.5 hours, 3 hours. However long, right? You know, listen, dumb grunt. But after we're done here, I'm doing a Weekend Warriors fucking recording.
Yeah,
and so
you're
I got a whole nother hour and a half.
You're a trooper, man. You're a trooper.
Let's go another 45 minutes.
Right? Makes perfect sense.
You got to give the boy
You
time.
coming
to
back
think.
again? Paul, are you coming back next week?
Hey,
Just
you know
Paul?
what? If
Wow.
you boys will have me, if you boys will have me, send me the link. I'll come.
Paul needs
You
to go.
go. You go represent, my friend. You go represent.
He has to. Him and Todd have to go through the fast questions. I think.
Oh, wow.
Well, actually,
Wow.
you know,
Eric needs
I
to
did the
as well.
questions.
You know, hold on, Izzo.
We did the
you make
questions.
a very good point. Izzo makes a very good point.
You know where I'm going, Shane.
We need to so we got to do the fast questions with Mike and Paul, Eric and Todd. Now we can come up that should fill 20 minutes worth of content.
Well, before we do
and
that,
we got a radio to give away.
And before we do that, we still need a motion.
There's also a giveaway.
Well, so wait a minute. The motion's already been cast for Todd and I. We're already done. We're unless you guys have revoked this process, and then the management's gonna have to step in and have a conversation.
Well, not too long ago, like this whole corporate shithead group come and took over the show and booted us all out and changed everything. So we're rebuilding our roster.
We're building another channel, guys. KFBY channel.
The best.
And I was going to create a shirt for you.
You just got ousted. He's like, no,
So
sir,
what exactly is the fast questions?
Oh well,
well, you'll just have to wait and see.
Yeah, you're the only one that hasn't been through it.
All right.
Basically, what happened? Let me summarize, Paul. Basically, they give you a bunch of questions, and then they say you're welcome back anytime, and then they never invite you back.
And they never invite you back. Yes, that's exactly how it works.
So you're part of the clubhouse, but you're not really.
It only took one chance or one time, and he
unless you're Mike and Carlos, that's the only two people. That's it.
My mommy says I'm special, so I get in.
Damn right. Damn right.
Higher.
I just want to point out
your demographic there, buddy.
Out of all the ham radio YouTube channels, right?
Oh, stop buttering them up. Stop.
No, the only one that I actually pay to be a member of is the Clubhouse.
Hold on.
Ah.
Hold on, I got a sound effect for that. And I've been waiting forever to play this. And it would be like, oh wait, no, that's not it.
Thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Emotional damage.
That's it. That's my deal.
Thank you very much, sir. You're a gentleman and a scholar.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
You're. So bad.
All right, so we got to give away something tonight.
Okay, listen to this. Everyone on Sesame Street is always talking about love. But now it's time for me to tell you what Oscar the Grouch loves. The thing that Grouches love best of all. Oh, I love trash.
All right, that's a copyright strike. I'm sure.
Yeah, totally. I told you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We invite everybody on the channel to unsubscribe. That's the way we're looking at it.
Oh, this is so great.
All right, we got a giveaway to do, guys.
Yep, hit it.
Time to do our jobs, boys.
Hold on here. Why is it not letting me? Oh, there we go.
Did you fill out the requisition form for the new corporate?
Form's still coming, Joe. Form's still coming.
Right, so let me conclude this. I'm going to end the poll.
Conclusion.
Yes. So tonight's the giveaway winner. The subject of the giveaway will be the FC91.
I was gonna say it's got to be Paul. He's won at every other event.
He's barred.
The only time I ever fucking win anything is when I can't actually win it.
With
Exactly.
with 103 votes, the giveaway tonight will be the Yaesu FT891. I'm surprised that the FTM 500DR and the ID58 didn't get more votes, but looks
Garbage
like
radio.
Want that
HF all the way.
Buddy poll.
Yeah.
Gotta have an HF for the buddy poll.
Speaking of buddy poll.
Uh-oh.
Stand by. We're not concluded yet.
I don't see anything you got there, my friend. All I see is your background.
Hold on.
Yeah, there you go.
It's just a bag. Just a bag.
It's just a bag, yeah. It's a bag that's got everything in it.
That's a really shitty antenna. Of course you're going to give it away.
It's a great antenna.
No, it's a great antenna.
Look at this. Look at this. That's everything.
Gotta have
even
the
those,
tri-lam.
even those little tri-lam things in there.
Building on fire.
See?
Look at it.
That's it. All that in one, even the coax in one.
Yes, even the
little piece.
coax.
You're
And
No, and
then...
No, four-wheeler.
No, and then.
All right, so I need a keyword for the giveaway
video
tonight.
clips now.
Well, we got to go with Carlos's, keyword. That was just the best one last time.
How about South Carolina? Because everyone that wins is in South Carolina.
Yeah, that's the other option. Yeah, right. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steve texted all his buddies. He's got like a statewide system. All right, we're finna do a giveaway.
Hey,
We can get
we
something.
do have a
Ponzi scheme.
Repeater.
Yeah.
All right, so let's go present, share, because every time I make a contact with Steve, I get this. You're 5'9", Sugar Charlie.
Sugar Charlie, excellent, excellent.
All right, so put as you see it in the screen there, put that conglomerate of mass words in there, and we're going to give away an FT891. And Joe Brett is going to be responsible for collecting the winner of this said giveaway, and will be responsible for
You'll never see it.
making sure that the giveaway gets done correctly. Look at that. Look at them roll.
As you see it. Exactly as you see it in
Well,
there.
45 people got it right, so if I shouldn't have to remind you.
Yeah, but you never know. There are dumb grunts out there like myself.
Paul,
Emmy,
put it,
Emmy,
Paul,
you know.
put it in exactly as you see it, Paul.
I take ownership of the dumb grunt thing too. You know, I'm okay with that. Bad
More
guy.
power.
So I see
Bad guy
86
over there.
watching, so I'd like to see at least like 70 people who want to participate.
There you go.
I mean, it's an 891.
It is good radio.
I'm here to
Seeing
tell you.
quite a few South Carolina call signs.
I'm here to tell you, if I win,
So-
I'm taking it, and then I'm gonna give it back away. But later, but I'm gonna take it and play with it for a little bit.
Right.
It's
You gotta
going
fly it
flying,
at least
huh?
once, right?
I see Sugar Booger in the chat.
Don't want to talk to you no more, you empty-headed animal food trough whopper.
What was that on Monty Python?
Fart in your general direction. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
And your father smells of elderberries.
Love me a python.
All right, that's 67. Let's go. 70.
Come on, 70 guys. Let's go. 70.
82
I mean, it's 82 watching. We can't get 70 out. I see Salty. I'm not repeating that.
Come on, corporate America. Corporate America needs your money. Let's go.
You're not going to make me step in that.
Corporate America needs your money. Let's go.
Incredible. This is a family show.
Blue, you're my
It is.
boy. Thank you, sir.
Boy, Blue.
Women don't find you
I
handsome.
haven't done it yet. I may do it. If this doesn't work out, probably I will do it. I would almost say definitely.
Almost. It'll be the greatest giveaway ever.
I have ever seen.
What are we at? 67?
We're
I
at
think?
67. I can't
Can't
get
Come on, guys. 3. Let's go.
Whoa.
Spicy.
That was spicy even for my. Our 68. Come on, 2 more.
68.
Come on.
I was going to say, at least
I was told
69.
once
One
we're
more.
past 8 minutes in, anything goes.
That happened. Well,
I did say 7.5, but yeah, sorry.
I said
I did clarify in our conversation. Anything goes.
you watch. When the show ends, I'm gonna get this email that says,
if you need any licensing, copyright strike stuff, let me know. I'll send them.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Blame it on the new management. You just blame it on new management. That's
that's the way it works, man.
70. There's 70. I'm hitting the button.
We choose
All right,
truth
who's gonna
over
win?
facts.
Who's gonna win?
Carlos. Come on.
N1 OG, N1 OG, let's go. Skeeter!
Skater.
TRD. All right, Skeeter. You know the drill. Please email me your information. Email Joe Brett your information.
Yeah, right.
hamradioclubhouse@gmail.com or
livefreeandham@gmail.com.
Oh, you gonna pay for it?
No.
So that's
Mission
you heard it
failed.
first.
We'll
They
get 'em
heard
next
it on
time.
the radio and sent it to you.
Dude, I just chipped you 100.
So, Skeeter, if you're good on QRZ, that works too. Just one way to let us know that that you're good. We appreciate it, man. Congrats.
Good deal.
Yep.
That's a heck of a giveaway.
I
Yeah,
agree.
it rivals what we delivered, but you know, hey.
I don't know. There was that Mad Dog is pretty awesome. And then
You know, if you won the Mad Dog and you won the 891, you got an awesome pair. That's for sure.
There you go. That's even better. All right, so Skeeter says he is good on Zed, Joe Brett.
Okay.
There you go.
Sweet.
So if you want to transmit that to
Joe Brett,
You're the most amazing guy.
I'll send him my PayPal link.
Joe Brett, they call you're looking for Kilo 9 or Oscar Lima on the Zed, just so you know.
Okay,
that's
thanks.
the call.
Yeah, I'm gonna write that down. I wasn't looking.
Long live episode 32 and start the new radio fund.
V5 SAR, we've got a spot on the board for you.
Thank you, Jody.
That's 7.
Top tier members can still see that episode.
That's right.
This one's not going to be saved for sure.
Absolutely, it will be.
It might be really, limited to top tier members, but
Counseling sessions. Sadly, I'm not a registered counselor, but hey, I play one on TV.
Hey, listen.
I thought you stayed at the Holiday Inn Express last night.
If you're battling with substance abuse addictions, my wife can help you out.
There you go.
Come over to Live Free Ham, subscribe first before you do that.
Well, we got about 9 minutes left, so Paul, we're going to start with you. Just go around the horn here. Let us know where folks can find you, what you got going on, and we'll keep it kind of short and sweet. Thanks again, you guys. This has been fun. We enjoyed ripping up your show over there. So hopefully it recovers next week and you get more than 5 people watching. So.
Well, thanks, Shane. So for myself, I just got to say, if you want me, find me on QRZ. That's where all my information is. You can go to my Twitter from there. God help you. You can get to my YouTube. And on the YouTubes, I obviously, I got shit like this. I get the Weekend Warriors podcast for the military and the vets, and every now and again I'll throw in a random POTA or field day video. So you never know what you're gonna find. You got
freaking
me.
A. You're a host of Live Free Ham. What the hell's wrong with you?
That's what I said is the Ham Radio podcast. Yeah.
He's already
not like a generic one, right? Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
So Paul Ryan asked, where can I find Weekend Warriors? Is that pretty much anywhere podcasts are listed, or
anywhere podcasts are available? We're even on Apple Podcasts, and you can view the video on my YouTube.
Very cool.
It's good stuff, man. Good stuff.
Thank you, Ed. Love you, sick bastards. I'm at home.
Welcome, Ed.
Andy Callie, thanks for the 20 months and hashtag team.
Andy!
Thank you so much. All right.
Hey,
Mike,
thanks for all the money, guys.
Thank you, guys. Yeah,
it's coming directly to Live Free Ham.
You can find me at Mike N2MAK on YouTube, and if you can spell Kenner Connect, you can find me on Twitter.
I don't know why you just didn't make your Twitter your call sign or something where it was easier.
Why would you do
No
that?
one's going to be able to find you that. They were like, Kenner what?
Because after all the hard work, it's
you
worth
can find me
it.
on Instagram, and you can find me on Twitter if you can spell Kenner Connect. So I'll drop it in the chat.
and you're on the Live Free and Ham stuff from time to time. That too.
From time to time, I'm close enough.
Or near.
You're near. You're
Northeast.
Live Free and Ham adjacent.
Yeah, Northeast Ham Radio.
Yeah, we do the happy hour stuff once a month.
Perfect.
For the Northeast, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so.
Carlos, should I even
DEI.
ask?
Did DEI hire Carlos here?
That's the greatest joke of the night.
Next to Carlos is the best man, but anyway.
Yes.
Carlos K9OL, life at terminal velocity on everything just about, and more parachute mobile coming. It is that time of the year, so with any luck, I'll get a bunch more done here soon.
So Jody asks these guys into the club. I think everybody's in, right?
Except Paul. You forgot Paul.
Oh, all right. So we got to make a motion.
Paul, this is typical. This is what happens a lot.
Yeah, this means you get charged for dues and you don't get invited back.
Exactly.
On the show. But I make a motion that we add Paul N10G to the Ham Radio Clubhouse.
Yep.
Yeah, I like the guy. All right. Okay.
Yeah. The rest of the guys. Yeah.
I'm already a paid member.
You have to pay more.
Pay more and official vote. It's a
Jason
Ponzi
says
scheme,
I'm
Paul.
traumatized tonight, but at least you guys are from a civilized part of the world.
Connecticut River? Come on. We're north of the Connecticut River.
All right.
People are on the east side.
Over to you, Izzo.
Well, to everybody south of the Connecticut River like me, we thank you. Fun night, fun show. One thing to my kids, I posted on Twitter today and a few other places, who brought in those mesquite barbecue potato chips. You are out of my will. You are not getting any. Whoever did that in my household the other night snuck the bag in. I will find out. I will check the security cameras. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Great
but you're
job,
not
kids.
getting the radios, the antennas, the cigars, the lawn chairs, and anything else that holds value to me. So, but I love my kids. So, hey, catch me on some POTA maybe Thursday. On Thursday, I'm going to try to get out. It's going to be some good weather. So I'm going to try to hit the bands on Thursday. So
nice.
Cool.
Beautiful.
Cool.
That's it.
If I can get either Paul or Steve's radio to work, I might hit the bands on Friday.
Oh, you're more than welcome to the flex there, Shane. I've always offered it. And
That's even better.
You decided to turn it down every time. But anyway.
I love the flex. I don't know. I lost the flex that I had that was like 5 blocks from me because he sold it. And that nice 500-watt amplifier that was on there. So.
No amplifier, but it's still a pretty good spot.
You know where to find me. So
I do. I have to talk to Izzo to get a hold of you, but hey, that's the way it goes.
That's all it does.
Yes.
Eric, I'll give you his number.
He's
all right, well,
he screens my
pretty
calls.
much like he's your bodyguard. But anyway, you need to get around eventually.
You,
all right, well, Eric N1JUR, and I just kind of want to throw out. Thank you again for having us on, guys. It's been a blast. I enjoyed having the little crossover here, even though. It was last minute. I love the last minute stuff. It always adds, a level of fun and excitement. But as always, I will have a couple of shirts on our Live Free and Ham for Carlos. It's coming soon. I'm coming up with the design, and we're going to be doing a barbecue shirt for Izzo because, why not? It's gotta be. So
barbecue chips.
It's coming soon. So, pay attention to the Live Free and Ham shop. You can pick them up there. But outside of that, you can head over to my channel, N1JUR. I got a bunch of stuff, like I mentioned, with the head-to-head coil stuff. So check out there, and I'm part of the Tuesday night playlist and Thursday night playlist, and it's been a fun ride. So cool. Thanks, guys, for having us.
You betcha. Todd.
All right, livefreeandham.com is where you can find me. I got all my email and my lame website that's half done. You can check me out there too. And I got a YouTube channel, but there's nothing on it, so feel free to stop by there.
Sounds like Molson's YouTube
Sounds like Molson.
Or Beer Stack.
Or mine. I haven't uploaded anything in like 4 months.
No, it was a good time tonight. It was a lot of fun. This was a good time. So thanks for having us on again, and I'll send it out to who's next, Joe Brett.
Well, wait, Todd, you're welcome. Todd is
anytime.
welcome back. Todd is welcome back anytime. That's all we'll say. Todd is welcome back.
Wow. I am like.
Ain't nobody got time
If
for
I
that.
had feelings, I would be offended.
Joe Brown, over to you, buddy.
Is it my turn now?
It
Man,
is
it's
your
been a
turn.
great night. I really didn't think I'm shorter on time between showtime and getting off work time. So I didn't think I was going to be able to really participate too much. Glad I did, man. So it's been a fun night. You guys are great. I'm going to actually turn the notification bell on now. And,
Thanks, Joe. I appreciate it.
Well, as far as me and my channel, who knows what you'll get? Probably nothing for a little bit, but then something will pop up. I am working on a little bit. Yeah,
Are you going to live stream anymore, Joe Brett?
Nah.
I really enjoyed watching you work radio.
I woke up this weekend, fixed my cup of coffee, and I was like, I'll go live stream. Because that's what I would do. Pick some coffee, come out here and live stream.
Nah.
Yeah, I hit the recliner. Yeah.
Hit the recliner, back to sleep.
If we get rid of the recliners in the house, I'd probably be more active on radio and YouTube. But
just put a camera on your recliner.
Yeah, I'm working on this little series of videos that I'll put into one, but it's going to be some. We've been having an intervention here, and I've really found some things out about me that it's going to be a pretty emotional episode, man.
Sorry, I didn't make the reference about the girl, but whatever. You picked up on it, though. I appreciate it.
So
tough crowd.
Same old.
That video better not be on the internet after the show. But anyway.
So Don, yes, I'm here tonight.
Yeah, he is. He exists.
He should have put out like a Twitter post saying he was going to be here.
Right.
You got 100 people that missed you tonight, Shane.
Well, 80 is 85, I think, but I appreciate it.
Good deal.
Steve, buddy.
Yep.
No? All right, Shane. Come here.
I think Joe wasn't done.
No, I was done.
Yeah,
it's just Steve leaves you hanging so much,
I do tend to leave everybody hanging.
It's just an ongoing thing.
But yeah, like I said in the first show, quit my job. Gave him a 2-week notice today.
Quitter.
So.
I think Joe Brett. I think it's called X now.
It's chasing that dollar.
It's still Twitter.com.
Right.
Regardless of what they want to call whatever they identify as.
Hopefully that'll give me a little more time for video. We'll see. I do have at least 2 videos that I'll have out by the end of August.
I'll be waiting, Steve.
Did you see that hanging part?
Yeah.
Don't tell us what it's about or nothing.
August.
It'll
be something.
The end of August.
It'll be something.
Yeah.
August always comes around. August always comes around. It always comes.
Is that like early August or late August? Just curious.
Before Huntsville.
Before the end of the month.
So is that before? Okay.
Before the end of the year.
Steve, have you ever gone to a theater and just watched a movie randomly that you never heard about?
No.
That's why they put out freaking trailers, man. Put it in the trailer, dude. Give us a little bit to chew on.
Throw him a bone.
It's a video that was recorded on a phone and a camera.
I will show you that. It has to do with the 857.
See, Jody's got it. Jody says Steve Tease is better than a Marvel movie promoter.
Is the next Doom? Is the next Mr. Doom?
Yeah, exactly.
There happens to be an 857 that was acquired from somebody on stream.
Nice.
That is now installed in my F-150.
So now,
is that dropped by Shane?
Interested people are
now I have a reason to hit the notification bell.
There you go. You better.
I've been still waiting.
It'll get there.
Are you saying, Shane? Are you saying that now Steve is going to ring your bell?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
On that one, I'm hitting the in-stream button.
No motion.
Shane hadn't went yet.
All right, so I have a video coming out within the next 24 months, probably.
Will that air on a Tuesday or Thursday?
Yeah,
just curious.
It'll be about a radio and maybe an antenna or two. So, but yeah, expect that within the next 24 months.
It's a damn.
It's a dandy little radio. It'll probably be outdated by the time the video gets made. But I'll make the video.
They'll have a version 2 out.
You can find us every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock Central Time here on the Ham Radio Clubhouse. Thank you so much for being here. Joe Brett, thank you so much for the T-shirts. If you haven't seen those yet, there's a link in the description of the video for Joe Brett spread shirts. If you're going to Huntsville, there's some Huntsville T-shirts down there. There is some Ham Radio Clubhouse t-shirts there. We're working kind of like on an official one. livefreeandham.com/shop. If you'd like to go pick up merchandise from those guys, be sure to use
better quality shirts.
HRC rules for 20% off. I got to go pick up one of those shirts that you made for the Clubhouse out. That was totally cool. But yeah, I think that's about it. Everybody in green, thanks you for being here. Let me switch over. I totally forgot to do this.
And you do not have to be going to Huntsville to order a shirt. I got the question the other day, so yeah. If you
anybody who dreams of going to Huntsville, yeah. All right, so for tonight, I'll do this quick. Arthur W6HER, thanks for the 20 months. Ham Radio Tube, thanks for the 3 months. Grayman POTA, thanks for the 11 months. Chris, Radio and Life, thanks for the 15 months. Plasma Storm, 11 months. Thank you so much. Phil Muth, W0RHP, thank you for the 13 months. Jeff, thank you for the 4 months. Jim, FEP Labs, thanks for the $25 super chat. Ben Williams, thanks for the 20 months. Mike M2MAK, thank you for the 20 months as well. VE5SAR, Jody, thanks you for the 20 months. Thanks for the $19.99 super chat from Smoke Signals RF. I'm sure he'll want us to reverse that. And thank for the additional $1.99 for Carlos's No-Tell Motel fund. Jody, thanks for the 762 Canadian. We appreciate that. Jason, thanks for the 556 US. And I don't know where the other one went, but the big one in there, Eric, I don't know why y'all's dropped off, but it's still showing.
I'm in there. I'm the red one.
Well, I mean, it doesn't show. I'm in YouTube, so it doesn't show in there. But thanks for the $100, man. That was
allow me to take the platform. Thank you. All material from Ham Radio Clubhouse is copyrighted. Live Free and Ham Clubhouse. Any materials, therefore, no going forward.
So please don't click off the stream yet. Izzo's kiddo did a fantastic job editing a video tonight, and it didn't get played for some strange reason or whatever. So we're going to play that now. It's about a minute and 30 seconds long.
Did I blank out something? Did we miss the actual giveaway?
Yeah. Did you miss the giving away to
I did.
Skeeter?
The 891.
I must have blacked out. Sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah, you totally missed the 891.
You need to buy better drugs.
Got it. Yeah.
Eric, would you like to give another one away?
Yeah, right.
No, I've given plenty away. I've donated blood. I'm good, Joe.
Right. So please stick around for that. So I screwed up and I deleted our outro. So I'm waiting for Beer Snack to send me their replacement. If not, I got to create a new one.
Well, I can play the Live Free and Ham one because that's really what should be played anyway.
No, I don't think so. But I want to say thank you, Izzo. Tell your son thank you so much for putting this together. It'll be a set of videos that kind of represents what happened tonight. So here it goes, and we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Hang around.
I have an idea.
Buddy.
Oh, good. I have an idea.
I have an idea.
Okay, look, how about this? Okay, wait. How about this? How
about this one? How about...
Let the nerds take over.
Take over! Let the nerds take over!
What are you talking about? I'm talking about...
Take over.
Okay, Serge, take over.
Take over.
Man, what are you talking about? What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
What are you talking about?
This isn't going to work.
This isn't gonna work. I mean, they don't... This isn't gonna work. We gotta go. Will that work?
It will work.
I'm gonna make him an offer he can't refuse.
Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god.
They are clearly crazy.
They are crazy.
Silly.
That's silly.
Are they nuts? You nuts.
Are they crazy?
That sounds dangerous. Is that dangerous?
That's dangerous.
That's dangerous.
Dangerous and silly.
They can't do that.
They can't do that.
Yes. Yes, we can. It will work. It'll be really fun. You're missing out. I'm not.
You're right. We got this. Go get him, Tiger.
Let's go. Let's go. Let's go get him.
Come on, Chewie. Hit the hyperdrive.
Let's go. Let's go get him.